Okay, so in this video I'll show you how to quickly remove bases, also called mount points, and requery them if you connect to a new GPS network, RTN or anything. So I'm using SurvPC over here for this. It will work the same way with SurvCE. Just go into equipment, make sure that your configuration under your GPS rover is set up. I am doing this on a simulation, but this wouldn't matter. So what actually matters is the RTK tab over here. If you're connecting to a network that is an NTRIP type network, then you're just looking at this drop down here saying NTRIP, hit the little hammer and wrench configuration, and this is where you have saved your presets for your different networks. I happen to have two networks over here, the DiCarlo network and also TopNet Live network with a username and a password. Anytime something changes, you can just pick the correct network with the right credentials, just hit the green check over here, and the bases are loaded here. And once the bases are loaded, you'll see that there will be a lot of them here. Depending on the network type, you will have different base or mount point names here. And the easiest thing to do is to delete the ones that you know you will never use. So for example, I know I will never use the agriculture one, so I'll hit ag and I'll just delete this guy, and all of the ones that start with ag I will delete. That way I am left with, oh, there's some more here, so we'll delete these guys. All right, now the drop down is significantly shorter. Once again, you might decide, hey, I will never use the RTK RTCM 2.3 and the net RTK RTCM 2.3, and that way I'm only left, oh, and let's say I will never use the DGPS correction because I don't have a handheld device, I'm using RTK. So now you'll have only the ones that are useful for you on a GPS network. Again, you can kind of drill down and just leave this. If you made a mistake and you realized, man, I removed RTK CMR and I removed the net RTK CMR or whichever ones, and then you realize, darn it, I made a mistake. There's no need to worry, because all you have to do is, again, just hit the green check. Yes, we still don't have the ones that we deleted in this menu over here, but just do this thing again. So your credentials don't change, just hit the green check. The program will requery the mount points again, and they're back. So it's kind of up to you to make sure that the ones that you deleted are not coming back. And if you did delete them incorrectly, then you can bring them back just by hitting that green check after you hit NTRIP in the GPS rover tab. All right. Once you drill down and decide which ones you want to use, this is where they will all be here. I know I didn't delete the ag after we actually refreshed it, but this is where I could once again actually go ahead and delete the ones that I don't want to use and only be left with the bases or mount points that I want to use. All right. Hopefully this was useful, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below.